Right, there we go. Let's continue on, and good. I don't know, maybe I'm almost at the end of this quest line, maybe not.
Let her pass. Outlander.
I've done what he wanted. Is that... Oh, no, it's not. I was gonna say, is that fixed now? Have I somehow fixed it?
Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaru's throne.
Yeah.
And Ether.
Outlander. The chief awaits you in the arena. Past the throne.
Which hopefully means that I've almost gotten the first sub function.
This must lead to the arena.
Am I gonna have to fight? Why does it's doing that all game where I'll be sprinting and then I'll tap square and this looks just like the thing at Sundown, something like that. In the first game, where is it Helios? Might not be Helios. Helis, something like that. Put you in the ring.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Takote reprimanded for all the clan to see. You both served well. But now the Kulrut is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come for me.
Oh,
I'll do what
is this like the Colosseum thing that I saw them mention?
So what's the plan?
Katalo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the Kulrut with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the Kulrut begins, you must see it through.
Okay, I'm ready. Right after I ask some questions.
The arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the Ten. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice?
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the Kulrut where they fell.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
Yeah, they've got me. I'm ready.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders.
Unless the Colosseum thing, I just misunderstood it and it's actually the fight pits. But this feels like maybe you'll be able to come back.
There's armor in that chest. Take it.
In which chest? Or are you not? Oh, this one. Did you not have just given me the key? It's probably going to be terrible armor, isn't it? Yeah. I need to upgrade mine. Wait, I can't move past. Yeah. So can I go past you? Right, okay. So... Oh. Nice, okay. Yeah, can I upgrade my armor? No, I can't. Clamberjaw and Snapmaw? I thought Snapmaws, I don't know what Clamberjaws are. What are weapons? I mean, I guess I might as well. Where's the other one? I still can't improve it. Get this up. I feel like I've used this weapon less and less as the game has gone on, though. And I basically never use... Oh, wait, I can get pouch upgrades? Yeah, I'd like to be able to get these, but I basically have nothing. I feel like I've been killing a lot of animals, though, so I'm I guess just not the right ones.
Look more flamboyant than I hear one of the Sky Clan contestants has an injury.
Although I've definitely killed less as the game's gone on, so that's probably the reason.
Mr. Kote,
May your blade be bright. Look, comrades. Easterner.
didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you.
He looks so confused.
This'll break my fall.
Oh.
Hikaru's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
Oh, a rock? Can you actually hit people with rocks in this game? I've not tried it. I've got plenty to try with. Where are you? Are you up there? Speak to me. Eh? How do I get up there? Oh, there's a giant ladder.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from
I feel like they're going to attack from somewhere else.
Watch each other's backs. Dismiss.
Like, the Tremor Tusk cannons seem pretty strong. Could they not just blow a hole in the wall?
Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the Kulrut from below. But from above...
Not bad. Where did you get it?
Wait, is this going to be like...
Squads ripped it off a fallen machine.
Oh...
Is yours.
This is going to be like the end of the first game where you just stand there with a gun.
We'll show her our teeth.
Never mind. This is basically the same thing as in the first game.
The Kulrut is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders!
Oh, there's a load of them though. Okay. I was saying, what happens if they die?
Challengers!
Maybe not? No? Only 5 of them.
All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
Are you really only gonna use... And what happens when everybody dies? Oh, is it going to be a Tremor Tusk? No?
Here they come!
Why do you guys not have bows?
Hold them back! Defend the Kulrut!
Oh, I have limited ammo. Do I get a refresher tool? Yeah, okay, there's a few of them. I feel like this gun kind of sucks. Right? I feel like very few of these shots are actually landing. I'm gonna die. I can't even roll. There we go. I'm dead. These barricades are so useless, they just shoot through them. Is I swear, it's like 150 to be even able to kill one of them. This gun just seems so underpowered. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. But aren't my weapons just better? Yeah, fire the can, but my weapon is just as strong. I mean, I'll do it because you asked so kindly, but maybe I just can't aim, but this just really feels so underwhelming with the amount of damage it's dealing. I know that right now I'm not even shooting any weak points. Hey, level 29? There we go. It seems good against these enemies, but everything else it seems kind of crap against. But mine are stronger. Right, where is the other weapon then? Are there more? I don't see any more. What are we fighting? Of course. You guys got this? Yeah, there we go. Isn't this one basically out of ammo, so I should pick up the other one?
That can't be all of them.
There.
It'll be a tremor tusk, right? No, it's a are they called rock breakers? Or is it something new?
Hold the defenses! Go!
Oh, now they have bows. Yeah, okay, it is a I think they're called rock breakers. No way am I killing her now. Oh! Oh no, that's not the guy that only has one hand. Did the machine just blow itself up? No. Okay, I didn't think... Oh no, this is a different thing. Really?
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire!
Nobody's listening. Oh, speaking of throwing rocks.
That's right, over here, you big worm! This thing down and catch it from Regala.
I think they're called snakes, Aloy.
Shots from that ballista.
Oh, is that really not a weak spot? Oh no, it is. No. I need to scan it. I don't know how much HP I have. Chain reaction with that, but I don't have anything that uses that, I think. Please shoot it then. And preferably not me, you know? Why can I not craft this arrow? Hello, game? Because I already had 6. Is it not away from the ballista enough? You guys better hit this. And now is it stunned? Not even slightly. Here goes nothing, and they completely missed it. How hard is it to aim a ballista? Please just hit it. I'm gonna die, because I picked up health potions earlier, didn't I? Yeah, but it's just gone underground. Why are you firing at such useless times? There we go, they finally hit it. How many tries was that? But the only time that you've shot it was when it was close to the ballista. So, why do you want me to drive it far away? Okay, I will keep it here. Now, if you'd be so kind as to ballista it... Yeah, you just said that. Please hit it. What are you doing? Shoot! How long does it take? Finally. No, that's the wrong type of arrow. Oh, I missed. This thing's... Oh wait, did I? That hit. God damn, that thing being so good, but at a trade-off for its action. Oh, I've not reloaded. Wait, can't I crit hit you here? And I should be able to do it again. You know, I'm sure there were plenty of people here. Couldn't somebody else have taken the ballista? That person seemed useless.
I hate those things. Regala went after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them.
Like, no offense, but I feel like I heard them say that they were about to shoot quite a lot, and they never hit.
Champion, get to the team! Get to the team!
I just want to loot them. Maybe they've got some, like, potions on them. I mean, this guy's beaten her before, so he can do it again. Or he's about to be crushed. It's gonna be like those old films where it falls, it will crush her, but it will be fine. But, like, the gap will be... Oh, maybe not. Am I really about to kill her now? No, I didn't think so.
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have!
Someone should just shoot her.
And all who stand with Hikaru will be run red.
Just shoot her.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal.
That better not be the
first order
person that
is
was
to secure
using the
arena
ballista.
From any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for.
Didn't I also
When
kind of
we first
fail?
met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
But we've always got to take it back to Gaia, don't we? Because we don't have enough storage. Not enough. Oh, I'm actually going under.
Aether's below. What was this place? There. That console. Come on.
Oh, I
Ether.
thought this was going to be like a huge place.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring ether subordinate function to original code.
Right. There we go. We reset it. So now it's not.
Now to get this back to Gaia.
Got the signal that was sent out or whatever. Look at all these servers.
All of the visions are changed, and this one just arrived.
Okay, I leave now. Oh, wait, she said that the visions were now working. So. Hello.
The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
That's the guy from...
Changed.
I don't know the places. The Wall.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Aunt Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
So were those the EFA people that worked on EFA? Wait, is this the first time they've seen saluting? They've never done it before, have they? I don't think.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
He just got like
Because of
5
you,
new.
He has new marshals.
Yeah.
And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I
Should
chose.
probably give him one of our focuses.
I say no to that. Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
One of our infinite supplies of focuses.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
Well, I mean, I might as well go there straight away.
Friend of yours. Should be interesting.
Because, well, if I only have enough space to carry one at a time, I've kind of got to go back there. Straight away.
Alright, I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms too. Might be worth checking out. Stuff for the stash.
And for a covert operation deep within the rainforest.
That's the name of the enemy.
Whether at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed
Right.
by muddy
You know what? Because I don't want this video to be too long. Let's leave now. I'll come back and watch all of these. That probably won't even be in a video. And I'll also check out what that side quest is. and then I'll probably go with some story. But yeah, let's go. Let's return to base. Let's travel back. There's no point in not. Yeah, maybe I should start using the rope cast. It seems alright. Where's the entrance? Right, let's see what Gaia has to say now. Because which one was this? This wasn't the one to do with making the machines. Or not the machines, like the weapon that could take down the Zeniths.
Like this?
Hey, Aaron's here.
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
Aaron doesn't know his left and right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Aaron, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes
That's,
on. If you can do your thing.
That's not something I needed to see.
You learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got
So this seems to be like the first lot of people that are kind of getting back to what life was like beforehand. Well, it's clearly what it is.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Did you know there used to be a rainforest so big the old ones called it the lung?
Aaron, you're back. I've been waiting for this.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I was hoping you
I
could
kind of
help
hope this turns into a little bit of a
us about the Tanakh rebels.
battle for Kaer Morhen situation. You know, we send everybody here, and then we fight Regala here.
Let me know what I can do to help.
Probably not a great idea.
How are you settling in?
Given that this is where Gaia is, but you know.
When he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know what makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
No, probably won't.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. So,
I mean,
you've met our new Tanakh friend.
Very random, but we've not seen from or heard from Silence in ages. Like, I get that we destroyed our focus,
Well, I guess if you
but then he's just kind of gone.
So do
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through.
Oh yeah.
I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least.
One from the Hunter's Lodge.
Met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
So that probably means I can do that side quest now.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels.
I thought that was something only you could do.
They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian and
His name was Durval?
And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tenakth?
I thought it began with a H. Durval was the one that
Is there
kind
any
of
way you
subplot.
can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them.
Yeah, I can send out some messages from Chainscrape. Get in touch with my contacts in the claim, see what I can find out.
I'd appreciate that. Oh, and I'll let you know if I find out anything more about the Sons of Prometheus.
Same here.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What is this? Elected oh, is this just my stash? No. Where's new friend? In here.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have
Aloy speaking.
to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Okay.
Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions.
Totally needs.
Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines?
That's kind of what it does.
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power.
I feel like if there is a third game, and we've got Hephaestus working, it's going to be very different, because surely that means the machines aren't going to be attacking us.
Do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
What do you think of our squad?
They seem eager to fight. Though I admit it is strange to see a new Taru in the ranks. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
She seemed pretty effective when she took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago.
I thought there's going to be a lot of
But
speaking
you were
now.
part of
Like
the
this
site?
video was about half an hour, now it's going to be like an hour. 15 or something, because...
That's all you're gonna tell me?
I mean, I'm not going to skip out on dialogue.
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light, from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
And why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor.
Sounds like a knob. I mean, we met him and he was.
So I became a marshal.
But...
and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time.
Oh, well, at least he doesn't care.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut.
Is this about flying? I feel like this is going to be about flying.
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
Right. That's all from you. Let's go speak to...
Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the Ten walk with you.
They've had enough time to speak. It's going to be one each, isn't it?
Place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it.
And that's a little bit like one of the other ones that was made that Ted Farrow destroyed.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tenakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Errant definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
How's, training itself?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected.
Where has Zoe gone? Wasn't she on the other side?
I imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
When Aloy speaks to someone, she just removes everybody else from the world.
They were finally free. The
world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Who's this? Who are we speaking about? The
Looks like I was wrong.
people east of the
Ship
west,
didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
but not east.
We saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about
People at Plainsong, that's what I'm going on about.
But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Yeah, let's hope.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
Wait, I'm not speaking to Zoe yet. Hello, Zoe.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids. But Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me.
I don't remember her quest from the first game.
You've spoken with
I
her
did it
before?
once.
A few words.
I don't really remember it. It was years ago.
Much use for us outsiders. You must have made
Really?
quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
It ain't gonna be that long ago.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the old.
But it was more than a year. That.
Including their demise and.
Yeah, I'm not remembering anything past that.
Creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
Oh.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
I feel bad for, is his name
What are you up to?
Kataru?
Gaia was kind enough to put
Everybody
together
here seems kind of like
tools used by the
untrusting
aliens.
of him.
She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system.
Yeah.
Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did.
That they're from
It
like
wasn't exactly
very
easy
far
to-
away, some many light
I
years.
think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here. It is humbling.
I mean, they were
to
just
say the
cooped
least,
up on the Odyssey, aren't
and
they?
heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
I was hoping you could tell me more about the land gods.
For generations, they provided for us, seeding and harvesting the fields of Plainsong.
I didn't expect that to
Food
split
for
into like
all.
5 options.
A miracle of endless bounty. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people. Until the derangement. They had always enriched the soil, but for several
What
seasons they have
was
granted
the
endlessly
time
with
gap
mulch.
between this
This
game
is
and
why I
first
know.
game?
The
A year?
clear bay below was meant to renew them.
2? It can't be 2.
Without it, they became sick. That is why I must find a way to heal them before my people starve.
So, how does a tribe like the Utah?
Like, maybe it's only a few months, but
warriors.
I don't know, I feel like it's not.
By holding them off, When our field
I feel like
came
it's got to be at
empty,
least a year.
the Tanakh looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tanakh saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tanakh with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tanakh would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned.
Was that the guy that got sent over that we helped?
But some veterans
Yeah,
still
it
remain
is.
in the plains.
I believe I've met them already.
I've met at least one.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages.
Oh, look at the speed that Val
They burned
reads.
our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day.
What was the Red Raids? Was that to do with the old Sun King?
I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night.
I think
rushed
so.
there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point.
But I feel like for these games, I have to play them a couple times to kind of remember everything, and well, not even everything.
Stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
Like, I kind of get the basic outline on my, like, the main story, I'll be like, yeah, I know that on my first playthrough, and then on, like, second, I'm like, okay, now I've got a bit more of the information.
The chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did.
I don't know, this bit, I'm not going to remember anything,
Sabotaged
because
their supply lines and hit their encampments at night.
so much has been thrown at me at once.
Enough
Like,
that the Nox took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja
there was
east, they let us
whatever-
join their ranks. We chased the
his
enemy
name
all
is-
the way to Barren Light.
The man with one arm. Can't remember his name because I'm terrible with names.
Defeated the Karja?
Tanakh
But
marshals climbed the cliffs of the
there was
mountain
his, like, origin
attacked from the
story,
other side. Before
and
we
now
knew it, the
she's
gates
talking
were
about a
open,
lot of
and
stuff.
the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Was that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own.
It didn't
And
work.
you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter. You called yourself a grave singer.
We've been through
What
this.
does that mean?
This is that they sing to help people pass on, and
It
machines.
is my task to ease the passage. I try to bring comfort and sing of the renewal that death sows the way for.
Right. Goodbye. I'm gonna go speak to Gaia now.
I shall return.
I think that's everyone. Yes. Have fun training, nerds. Right, Gaia. What like half-hour conversation do you want to have with me now?
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether.
Wait, but what is this?
Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Gaia.
Cyclops?
What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this...
Yeah, okay, cool.
Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore.
Oh!
Reconnect some of
I
these
have
later.
one of these. Can I speak to you, Gaia?
Sounds like there are more out there.
No. Doesn't look like you want to speak to me. Right, here you go. Here is Aether, or Aether, however you say it. Which makes... Oh, okay, that was it. Was that it? Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Hold up. Does this mean that we're gonna need to get every single one of them?
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection. Or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off of going there.
Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond
Because,
to its distress signal at
well, it feels like it'll be the Zeniths.
I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
But how did they know that we
Zeniths
didn't
be
have
sending the transmission?
Aletheia? Unless, did they get their own Gaia? I don't think they did they?
The other Gaia root kernel
Oh, never mind.
proving lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Could it be Silence?
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest.
Because we never found out what
I have no record of anything of
what Hades told him.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Alright. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha!
Yeah, I don't know, maybe I do that now. Well, I'm interested in that.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Okay, so I guess maybe I don't have a choice. Right, nice. Let's end this video here. Sorry that it's long. I am trying to keep them a bit shorter, but games like this is not really an option because they have very long story missions because there's a lot of speaking and everything. But I'm not going to hold any longer. Goodbye. Next one soon.